It's the second weekend. Sun's coming up. I've brought up a load of supplies and got here last night at dark, so I didn't film and didn't really feel like dancing around a fire. But one thing that did happen last night is my little toes got cold. I mean frosty cold. And I couldn't figure out why. It's only September, man. This is unacceptable. Why is this happening in September? So in the middle of nowhere on one of the back roads, I see this way to Camp Catch a Buzz. I guess they didn't leave much to the imagination. Guess they really gotta hide that shit back here. Thought I was joking? Thought I was playing games? Look right there. This is what the locals know that we don't know. So you gotta watch your shit. So here we are. Middle of Saturday. This would be officially weekend number 2. Now I've made a lot of progress today. As you can see, I've put this the joists in the floor. Plywood's just laying up there waiting for the wind to take it and blow it somewhere off and hit me in the skull. You know, there's no cell phone service, there's no ambulance, I can't call the neighbors. If you get hurt up here, you are fucked. And I don't mean fucked, I mean like federal prison. You get what I'm saying. I don't need to go into further detail with that analogy. So I got my little baby step stool here. This is my Fisher Price edition baby step stool. And I'm going to step there, 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 and then hopefully jump over without imminent death. Okay? That's what it all boils down to. Because that's what you got to do. When you're alone and you're going to hurt yourself, you got to do what you got to do. If you got to put yourself down, it's what you got to do. There's enough sharp nails around here. I'm sure I can hit a vein. Don't challenge me. You know, I've been listening to the BBC now for several hours, and I feel that I've really captured the breadth of what it is that's going on in the world around me. Although that world around me doesn't mean shit in the middle of Maine, I've found that my generator works pretty fucking well when I use premium gasoline, or petrol as they call it on the BBC. Let's start up my generator and see if it runs. We're going to use the choke now. In British, that's called masturbation. Choking the weasel. Oh yeah! Oh! So late evening here at the cabin in the lake in the middle of nowhere in Maine, and putting some of this siding on. This is the old barn lap siding. It's got the L channel groove there, and it's got a pretty cool look. And I like my siding like I like my women. No, I'm not talking about evil and heartless. I'm talking about aged and refined, baby. Aged and refined. Oh, hell. I thought this would be easier, baby. What in the fuck is that? Goddamn roofing nail. That looks good, baby. Oh, yeah. So finally here, you get a real feeling of what it's going to look and feel like. The view is spectacular. It's over a 580-acre lake, and I feel pretty good about it. Basically in Maine, you got 2 seasons. You got a very little surprise, I'm here, summer, and you got motherfucking winter. And I don't mean just any winter. I mean a winter so evil that it'll make your ex-girlfriend look like some innocent, sweet buttercup princess. And that's motherfucking evil. So basically what we're going to try to do tonight is just finish the siding. I got all this material for the roof, but it ain't going to happen. I'm not feeling myself. I'm always feeling myself, but I'm not feeling confident in myself or my abilities to climb up there and fuck with that shit tonight. It was a long, cold night last night. I think I'm going to come up next time, bring some help, and then take that roof and just be done, man. Be done. Lock this bitch up until next June, or walk across the lake and let's go ice fishing. No. So that's my plan, and I'm really glad I could share it with you because, you know, sharing is caring, and caring is my middle name. So times like these, we just look to Bigfoot and just hope that he takes us quietly in the night with those tasty sausages and sweet, sweet, sweet barbecue sauce. I hear some really weird fucking animals, actually. Okay, I'm going to get off the roof. I'm going to go try to motivate myself and get my shit together, and I may check in later. If not, fuck you. Fuck you right in the mouth in front of your family on a Walmart parking lot on a Sunday morning. That's how serious this is. So, when driving the back roads, look at the size of this fucking boat. Why is there a boat out here? No, that looks like a place for the bears to hide. That's crazy. I'm not sure if you can really tell how big this damn thing is. Yeah, I don't think I'm gonna be crawling around in that bitch. That's cool. How did it get here? What's the story, man? Dude, that's nuts. That's like concrete or some wacky shit. Maybe a mystery of how this thing got here, but somebody wanted to make a message. Fuck you, Rob. Fuck you. We've built the second floor. We've got the subfloor down. And by we, I mean me, myself, and some tasty sausages. It's been a real struggle this weekend. Last weekend, I was like, woo, the adventure, the wee, you know, majestic sunsets. And this weekend, I just whisper softly, fuck my life. You know, I met a local here who really discouraged me because, you know, I'm busting my ass, and I realized the only reason I'm working so hard is just to beat the fucking snow. And I asked him, I was like, what's the probability of coming into the cabin, coming in during the snow? And he laughed at me and told me basically I could walk across the lake or meet him and we could go ice fishing. To which I said, I wouldn't go fucking ice fishing if we made the hole and fish jumped out and hit me in the face. Like, no. And I realized at this moment that there's a few reasons I like the North. I like the North because, one, crackheads can't survive here. Every douchebag you've ever known who was like, that guy's going to prison, guess where they live? They live in Florida. They live somewhere warm where you can't just go, you can't hide up under a bridge and wait to fucking gnaw on somebody's face because you were smoking bath salts here. Here, if you don't cut firewood and get your shit straight, you're not going to be with us anymore. You're going to go be with Jesus. And I like that. But I don't like the cold. So I got this balance, this protein moisture balance, if you will, of do I want crackheads or do I want pristine, beautiful nature 2.5 months out of the year when black flies and green flies and horse flies are not trying to fucking steal your soul and suck your blood? Man, I woke up this morning with my toes going, help, help, help. And I looked down and there was ice everywhere. I wouldn't be surprised if I get sick. I don't ever get sick. Because I take my vitamins and say my prayers like a true Hulkamaniac. I need chapstick. I don't have any chapstick.